Good evening. Welcome to Album a Day Online, episode number 12. This has been out for a couple months now. It was released back in September worldwide. Um, it's the latest Prince record. Those of you who couldn't tell who this funky looking man on the cover of this was, it's his Purpleness Prince. This album is Art Official Age. It contains essentially 13 tracks, and it was recorded, among others, it was recorded with his backup band, Third Eye Girl. And on the same day, he released an album with Third Eye Girl, just under the name Third Eye Girl. And I will get to that at some future point. But this is a Prince record, and it is a Prince record. See, the thing with Prince and other artists like him is when you've released an album as brilliant as, and please understand when I say brilliant, I do not use the term lightly. I don't mean it to really mean an album that's just so good and I love it so much. What I mean is an album that encompasses so much about what was great, about what Prince was doing in his career up to that point in 1987 when he released one of the best records from the 1980s, if not the entire pop music spectrum. Although to call it pop music is really an injustice. It's so much more than that. I, of course, am talking about his release, double album, easily one of his most critically acclaimed records, Sign of the Times. Sign of the Times brought us funk, it brought us synth pop, it brought us heartfelt rock and roll, soft. It brought us new Motown sound. Sign of the Times truly is Prince's best record, and this is a problem for Prince, or maybe not. When you release an album as brilliant, and I underscore the word brilliant, as Sign of the Times, the remainder of your work, if not all your work that came before it and after it, is measured against this work that is so brilliant, to use the word again. Prince has been extremely prolific in his nearly 40 years of making and releasing music for the masses, that is. And what can I say? When he releases a new record, it is often a sight for curiosity amongst top 40 music fans, especially considering how dramatically the top 40 music spectrum has moved away from the music that Prince makes. And that's okay with Prince. And why wouldn't it be? He is his purpleness. He is Prince. He fought Warner Brothers, and it took him a while, but he won. He now owns the publishing rights at least, to his entire back catalog, which was a huge bone of contention for him and them. But he's back with Warner now. They distribute his new releases. Is Art Official Age a good record? Yes. And that goes without saying. Prince makes good music. I sometimes think Prince needs someone to say, no, that wasn't the best song, leave that off. Just leave that off. And that has been generally fair to say of most of Prince's recordings. He's always been very much in control of what he does, and he has met with brilliant results, and he's also met with middling results. And certainly his output since the year 2000, which has seen some amazing albums, has also seen some songs on every album being kind of just lackluster. This record contains a few songs that I think do stand out, not the least of which was The Gold Standard, Breakfast Can Wait, Way Back Home, and Time. And what these songs possess is an earnestness. See, the thing with Prince is that he always sounds like Prince, and yet he's always trying new things. And unfortunately, to my ear, and I think perhaps to a lot of critics' ears, when he tries to take on the sounds that are current, it sounds a bit disingenuous. And the thing is, current sounds borrow so heavily from a genre of music and an experimentation in music that he originated and he invented. And so it kind of sounds like Prince being retroactively influenced by himself. And that may work occasionally for some bands, but um, when it comes to a sound as distinct as Prince's, um, it doesn't quite always come off so shiny and new. And so, for my ears, as much as I love Prince's music and throughout his entire career, I don't think he's going to ever release a full album that, from start to finish, I go, love it. There's a lot of stuff on this record that's very good. If you are a die-hard, Prince fan, then you probably already own this. But if you are a Prince fan, maybe a bit of a casual Prince fan, this isn't for you. Um, if you have the greatest hits collections and you really don't need any more than that, then this isn't for you. If you are a Prince fan, however, and you want to delve into his career on a greater spectrum, then and you just haven't picked this up yet, pick it up. You won't be disappointed. Um, Check out Prince's website. Um, like and subscribe below. Leave comments. What's your favorite Prince album? And I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of An Album Day Online. My name is Daryl Bianco. I've been your critic.